Ladies and gentlemen, the King Roach, the Pig Roach on tour, is back. That's right. Phil Burnell is back from burying his failure of a mother. Jeff, you shouldn't call his mother a failure. She just died. She failed to raise him properly. Therefore, she gets the title of failure. Anyway, what does Phil do the first moment he gets back online? Does he have like a touching like a memorial for his mom? Does he talk about how much his mom mattered to him? Does he show any sort of humility? Does he show his humanity? No, this is Phil Burnell we're talking about. No, he instantly starts threatening lawsuits. The motherfucker starts threatening lawsuits. That's right. The guy's mother, who is still warm inside the ground, and he's threatening lawsuits. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're entering ACKWARS Episode 1, Rise of the LULSUITS. Okay, let's get this shit going, shall we? 3, 2, 1.
Solid tip.
This fucking outfit. I cannot take this guy seriously at all because of what he's fucking wearing. He literally looks like he stepped out of Vice City. He looks like a wannabe drug dealer. He isn't even good enough to be one of the shitty drug dealers that you would come across in Vice City. No, Phil Burnell would actually looks like somebody who was like a relative of a drug dealer in Vice City, and he's trying to get, like some drip clot, basically. He's trying to get the drip from some of these more successful drug dealers, and that's why he's dressed like this. He's trying to act all intimidating, and I just can't take him seriously.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
I got $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this.
Oh, bullshit. You know the minute that when he says something like this, it's a fucking lie. I think I said it in a previous video, that when Phil was burying his mom, he probably had his cell phone in his hand and he was looking on Twitter and he was reading everything that's going on, but he could not do a fucking thing, because if he did, that would alert everybody that Phil is actively on Twitter and they would just jump on him, dogpile on him even more. Phil is fucking lying when he says this shit.
Thoughts on Doody sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages?
Okay, hold on. I gotta get me some glasses. If this failure of a human can wear glasses, so can I. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with some shades. Let's watch this shit.
Man is 50. He's on vacation. He spent the entire week obsessing over you while ignoring his family. Insane. I believe that latter half. The first half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of my porch. That did not happen. So don't believe it.
And how would you know, Phil? How would you know if you were not there? How do you know that nobody was snapping pictures of your house?
Everything you're told, this is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all.
My God. Listen to how paranoid he is. Just the inflection in his voice. Holy fucking shit, he is paranoid about anybody walking up to that house. What he fails to recall is that he's talked about how he has like a little itty bitty wall, and on the other side of that wall, like there's like some nature preserve, a dog park or some shit that people can walk around. It doesn't take people that much to scale over that wall, walk around front to the front yard, and take a few fucking photos. Phil thinks because he has that gate at the front of the property that he's totally safe. No, motherfucker, you have like what is like a 4-foot wall? Even my fat ass could fall over that wall.
But the second half I would believe. But here's the thing. I wasn't here.
You weren't here, then how do you know that nobody took photos, Phil?
We've been talking about this for a while, have we not? Yeah. This entire vortex around me is just that. Around me and dependent upon me.
God damn, I wish I had an ego like that. I fucking wish I was so self-absorbed that I could literally just act like I'm the center of everybody's fucking world. Wow. God damn, if this was the zombie apocalypse, Phil would come across the first looter that he would act like this, and they would Neganize him. They would Negan the shit out of Phil.
From to what I'm being told,
You can't do that to me. Do you realize who I am? I'm dspgaming. I have the most videos on YouTube.
and from what I'm understanding, all right, this week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate is toxic, they literally had nothing to do.
How would you know, Phil, if you were not online like you chronically are?
And they were losing their fucking minds. Like they were completely stir crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was doing pretty good. I mean, I had a great time. I released a lot of videos that I like doing. I took some photos. I had a great time. I definitely wasn't losing my mind.
They didn't know what to say, they have no original content. So they had to like really go out on
See, he does this a lot as a way of trying to get his point across. He figures if he does this a lot, it's gonna add more gravitas to what he's fucking saying. No, I think maybe from now on, I think I may start wearing glasses a lot more. It actually helps with the lights in my eyes and everything. Holy shit, this is actually pretty nice.
on a limb in order to try to find things to talk about. And essentially,
Well, I found a lot to talk about while Phil was gone. I was talking about how he failed his mom and dad, how his dad most likely disowns him, how his mom died knowing that she gave birth to a failure. So it isn't like I was totally bored, you know. I had a lot of stuff I could talk about.
their viewership was monstrously down. Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time
Who gave up, Phil? Can you give names? Phil, can you give names?
being. Like they just had nothing to do because I was not here. And that's the point I've been making. That in a court of law is the evidence you need to prove that someone is a thief and breaking the law.
Ah, Phil Burnell. I forgot he took his got his law degree at Shyster University.
Because you understand that if they actually had content of their own, then they would have kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law.
Okay, wait a minute. He first said some of them stopped making content because they didn't have anything to do, and then all of a sudden now they started making content. So what is it? Is it some decided not to stop making content, or did they all decide to stop making content? Because if Phil is saying that they all decided to make content, motherfucker, here, let me show you. Well, your boy Jeff, he stupidly paused the video when I was recording it, and I ended up not recording a lot of stuff that I was talking about, so I had to stop that recording and start a whole new recording. So this may be the video we're watching a film may repeat some of the stuff you saw earlier in this video. But anyway, so what I was going to show everybody was, Bill said basically the detractors had nothing to do. And I released video after video after video from the 7th all the way until yesterday, which was the 11th. Phil acts like literally we have nothing to do. And by the way, let's see here. How many of these videos? Let's see here. Three out of the 5 was Phil, and then I did 1 and 2 that were not Phil. So it's about a little under 50-50. A little under 50-50. But Phil acts like literally that we don't make anything besides what, videos about him. And by the way, I do want to thank everybody who watches my videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. So let's go back to this. Oh yeah, and I also have a short that I also released. So basically, you can literally say 50-50. 50-50. So it isn't like all the videos I make about Phil is just about Phil. I do other stuff also, which Phil doesn't want to admit because that would mean that he would be wrong. Let's continue on.
Then they would have kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record.
It's kind of funny he mentions people stealing because it's believed that Phil constantly does chargebacks and everything for all the food he gets delivered to him. Isn't that a form of stealing? Isn't it a form of stealing that he'll eat some of the food or all the food and claim that it's not good or that there was something wrong with it and that they will give him some sort of refund? Isn't that stealing, Phil?
Where their views are recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me hear. I was kind of talking when Phil was saying that. Hold on. Hold on.
On record, where their views are recorded, start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record where their views are recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
See, the issue Phil has with this is that he thinks that if the restreamers were gone, that all of a sudden all those viewers that the restreamers have, that they would just go flock to Phil, and that's not true. That's not true. That is something Phil has basically brainwashed himself into believing. If the restreamers were gone, 99.9% of those viewers would just go find another lolcow to point and laugh at. The reason that the people watch the restreamers is because the restreamers give them a voice. Whereas Phil, you can say you can give Phil the most honest criticism. Hey Phil, your microphone doesn't sound good. Phil will block you for that. Why the fuck would you want to go and watch somebody if you have legitimate critiques only for him to block you or call you a fucking idiot after he blocks you? No, Phil has brainwashed himself that everybody will just come flocking back to him when the restreamers are gone. That it's gonna be the good old days. It's gonna be 2012, and it's gonna be sunshines and rainbows, and it's not like that. It's not like that, Phil. Those people are gone. Those people are gone. All you have left now that actually watch your channels that are literally there with you are LARPers, trolls, and simps. You don't have legitimate fans anymore, Phil. You destroyed your legitimate fan base. All you have now are fucking losers.
Anyway, let's. Oh, did I add the $2? I don't think I added the $2, did I?
Oh, we gotta add the $2.
Oh, and I will say one more thing before we move forward.
Okay.
As of today,
Okay.
officially,
Okay.
there are parties involved documenting all of that.
Oh, you're fucking serious. Let me laugh some more. I already watched this, so I already know what he's going to say. Basically, Phil has instructed Jade and Derek to go to the restreamers, to the clip channels, to all these channels, and write down every little thing they say. So in that case, hi Derek, hi Jade, welcome to my channel, you two glorified rim-jobbing fucktards. Phil, he called me a rim-jobbing fucktard. Can you make him stop? Oh, this is cringe. This is cringe, Phil. What? Phil has created a Gestapo, ladies and gentlemen. Which is kind of ironic, because considering Phil does share some pro-Nazi stances.
Who's doing what, how often they're doing it, how much they're doing it, when they're doing it, what they're actually doing. Like, are you actually rebroadcasting me fully? Are you just clipping and editing and doing transformative work? All of that is being documented as of today.
Oh, God. If I am right, let's say if I am right, and it is either Derek or Jade or one of the other mindless fucktards that are brainwashed, I can imagine they don't know what the fucking difference is. I could not. This is going to end badly for Phil. Let's just say in a parallel universe, Phil actually gets the fucking balls up to do a lawsuit. And he goes to the judge and he goes, "Judge, I want to sue these people. I want to sue all the people on this list because they're all illegally restreaming me." And then let's say 4 of those people are actually illegally restreaming, and the rest are fucking clip channels like mine that does commentary and everything. Phil will have opened himself up to so many fucking lawsuits because he will have mislabeled the clip channels as illegal restreamers when the clip channels fall under fair use. And then it'll be countersuit after countersuit after countersuit after countersuit. Oh, I cannot wait for this to fucking happen.
Formally, I'm going to have everything I need in the future. So if you're out there and you think you've had the gravy train all this time and, oh, it's all been free and clear, as of today, I'm giving you official notice publicly. I'm sure this will be clipped. Everything is now being documented for the future.
Oh god. Oh god, this is fucking grand. Oh Phil, this is cringe. Why are you acting like this, Phil? Did the loss of your failure of a mother affect you this much? Did you sit on the plane ride home and think to yourself, I'm going to get on camera and I'm going to tell people I have people watching them. That's going to make things right. You sound like a fucking doofus, Phil. I have people that's watching you that's going to catalog everything you do, what you say, what your content is. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not this is not going to end well for Phil.
So I hope that if you're someone who actually steals my content illegally and benefits from it financially.
What does it mean by that benefit from it financially? Like, how much is financially for you? Like $1, $100, 1 cent? What if I, because I'm not monetized, my channel is not monetized, but let's say I make money off of my other videos. Are you counting that money also, Phil? And what if, how are you going to be able to determine if a person is making money off of you, Phil? That sounds like you need to subpoena somebody's personal records. I may be wrong. I'm not privy of all that information. But I'm pretty sure you can't just go to YouTube and go, "Hey, Mr. YouTube, can I get GCurse's his cash, his transactions, his records, whatever the fuck they're called?" I don't think it's just that easy. I think you need like some sort of subpoena, and if that's the case, you're going to look at a countersuit, dude. You're going to look at a countersuit. There will be people that you are going to try this shit with that just will not tolerate it.
That you have like a backup because pretty soon everything you're doing is going to either come to an end or be mine and I'm going to own it.
Yeah, and whatever you do win will go to WWE champions within 2 days, dude. Don't fucking act like you're gonna live the high life off of suing people because your addictions are in control, dude. Your addictions are in control. You are a slave to your alcoholism. You are definitely a slave to Scopely, Snopleys, whatever the fuck they're called.
Okay? If you pay for your house right now, your mortgage, with money that you make because you steal my content.
Okay, once again, where's the how will you be able to determine what money that they have that comes from your videos? Unless you get a subpoena.
Every day, well, pretty soon you're not going to have that money anymore. And in fact, all the money that you've made is going to be mine. You understand?
No, it's going to be Scopely's, Phil. It's going to be Scopely's. Let's be fucking honest. It's going to be Scopely's. It's going to be your fucking alcoholism. It's not going to be your money, dude.
So I'm just saying, now might be a good time to like go get a job and get some job applications out there. Maybe go, sing some fries.
Wow, he did the fry slinging comment. Congratulations! Why don't you get a fucking job?
Or maybe Uber driver or something, something like that. Now might be the time to dip your toe into the lake of something else because the days of milk and honey for you are coming to an end. Everything
Cringe.
is now being recorded.
I have Jade watching 13 channels. He has 13 tabs open on his computer, and Jade is watching it really carefully. Jeff is making fun of DSP. I am going to tell my dad, Phil, I'm going to tell Phil, and he's going to make him pay. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
And you've gotten fair notice now, just so you know. So anyone else
Just so
from
you
this
know.
moment on who continues to do that behavior, that illegal behavior, you already knew that this was happening. You have no one to blame.
Okay, so isn't this like the third lawsuit in like third lawsuit warning for like the last 2 months? Come on, Phil. This is you are approaching the boy who cried wolf. You're approaching the boy who cried wolf, Phil. You're approaching that status. You better start fucking putting up, or you better start shutting up, because you're gonna start losing people who actually believe the shit you say.
But yourself, I've given you fair public notice. Fair enough? Okay. Let's continue. I got a $1 tip here. Welcome back, Phil. You look like Bob Saget today, do I?
Bob Saget's a
Saget used to
loser.
wear shirts
Fuck him.
like this and stuff, didn't he? Back in the day. I think a lot of people
Yeah, I
forget
said
about
it. I'm not afraid to say it.
Poor guy. I mean, the guy was a comedy legend.
Comedy legend. Wow. You have bad taste.
Rest in peace to the great Bob Saget. There you go. I'll take that as a compliment.
The only time Saget was relevant to me, what movie was it? Wasn't it that shitty Dumb and Dumber prequel where one of the characters shit all over the place in the bathroom, and he started screaming that there was shit? That's the only time Saget was ever fucking relevant.
All right, let's continue. Let's go back to the YouTube side. We got all kinds of stuff going on here today. So we've got
Jeff made fun of Bob Saget. Please make him pay, DSP.
Commotion became a member this morning. Thank you to Commotion for your membership. I appreciate that. We've got Princess Luna with a $10 super chat.
Thanks, OIC.
Of the morning. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Well, actually, now it's the afternoon.
Thanks a lot, OIC. Way to go, dude.
Okay, NVL Roy with a $2 super chat. Glad to see that you're okay. You had us worry. I do apologize to anyone who I might have worried, but you have to understand something.
Oh God, here we go.
As you know,
here we go with the rant.
Vortex of literal losers around me. They feed off of me. They need me to be relevant, and therefore I had to not say anything during the time that I was.
Oh, this is cringe, Phil.
For personal reasons, you know what I mean?
He can't just be fucking honest. You want to know why he's not honest? He cannot tell you that he went to bury his mom, because if he actually had to be honest and say that he buried his mom, that would validate everything that was exposed in those DMs that Kino Casino has. Phil cannot say that he went and buried his mom, even though it would make, add a little bit of humility to him. It would make him look a little bit of a human. He can't do that because he's afraid that if he does that, Kino Casino and the detractors will get one over on him. He can't fucking be honest for one day in his life. He can't. He can't. Which is fucking sad, because his mom is going to have the knowledge that when she died, that she gave birth to such a fucking chicken shit.
Interference whatsoever in my personal life this week, thankfully, and that's a good thing. Okay?
Take another drink.
Okay. Simpoli has gifted a sub. AI Podcast, thank you for gifting a sub. If anyone does want to actually live rebroadcast me, and
check this out. Check this out. I couldn't recall if this was actually part of the recording that I downloaded. This has to be one of the stupidest fucking things I've heard come out of Phil's mouth recently. And this is a lot coming from the whole King Snake arc also. What he's about to say right now, I didn't think that was possible for Phil to blow my mind, but he blew my mind. Holy shit.
Want to actually suffer legal ramifications down the line, because if you don't get permission from me, you will. you can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we could work out a licensing fee.
Oh my god. No. No. No, what it is that Phil wants you to dox yourself. He wants you to dox yourself. He wants your full name, he wants your address, he wants your date of birth, he wants your social security number, and then he's going to conveniently leak it to his dents. He's going to conveniently leak it to his dents because that's what he's known for. Phil is a known doxer. We can work out a fee and you can pay me. You stupid motherfucker. You actually think that people are actually going to fall for that?
Where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place. Because if you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to.
Okay, how much would Phil? Okay, Phil, how much do you think your broadcast is worth? How much? Like, do we have a roundabout number here? Like what? $1, $2, $3, $4, $5? Like, what? I would love to know exactly how much Phil thinks that he could license this schlock from.
Receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact.
This is Chris Chan levels of idiocy here. This is Chris Chan levels. Phil is now he's dropped below Wings. He's dropped below Boogie. He's dropped before LTG or below LTG. Phil is now like at Chris Chan levels of stupidity over here.
Contact me now and work something out. Okay? If you don't, I'm going to sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line.
You're not,
I'm
Phil.
going to own everything.
Somewhere down the line, in other words, he won't. You want to know why he won't? Because he's openly said, I can't sue anybody. I don't have enough money, dude. I'm a hard-working blue-collar worker. I don't have the money to sue people. I'm not like those wealthy YouTubers. I can't sue any. Oh, now all of a sudden he's contemplating it? What the fuck is it, Phil? Are you actually going to sue, or are you not?
Okay. Old ugly bastard did a 5. Are you leading the charge because Ethan and H3 withdrew? I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been around. So if he withdrew, good for him, I guess. But I'm telling you, I know for a fact I have legal grounds to do anything that I want because these people have been outright stealing nonstop. Okay. Danzak with a $5 super chat.
Phil.
For 7 days, the detractors had no content. So they debated the lore of Phil's chair till one of them claimed it blinked during pre-stream. There you go. Very nice.
That's a nice LARPer comment right there, by the way.
Maybe my chair is sentient and has its own consciousness. Who knows? It could. Lord knows it's full of bacteria, right? How old is this chair now? Like 3-4 years? It's a nice chair. I really like it. It pops on camera, too. Eventually, I want to get another one. It still works well. Like, it still has the...
The real question is, how much did this motherfucker get from his dead mom? You know that he would not go there to bury his mom if he cannot benefit from it. He would not. He is that type of loser. He hated his parents. He would not go there unless they gave him some sort of financial award, basically.
Nice back support and everything. So I'm not complaining.
He's now going to be low-key asking you for a new chair, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, it has no adjustments or anything. It's very simple with what it is for a chair.
Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We are entering dark times, ladies and gentlemen. The ACKWARS have started. Now gives rise to the LULSUITS.